Hello guys, it's Striker Man. Welcome back to another reaction video, man. So yeah, the new system, man. What they call this? Techtober. Yeah, man. A lot of text showcasing and a lot of unboxing and walkthrough for new text. We have the PS5 coming out. PS5, the Xbox One, X and S coming out, man. So we're doing an X video today. I did a PS5 unboxing reaction video because I don't have a system to react to, to unbox. So you know, small YouTuber problem. But yeah, man. So Xbox Series X, X and S official next gen walkthrough, full demo, man. 4K video. Shout out to Xbox for providing this video. The link will be in the description, man. Really looking forward to the Xbox X Series and Series X. I'm definitely gonna get two of them because I like to collect system. Even if I don't play them, I still collect them. But definitely gonna buy the Xbox X and X Series. Definitely gonna play the X, and looking forward to it. So subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share this video. Let me know if you already pre-order your Xbox X or S Series already. Let me know if you get it on launch day or in the future sometimes, and what games you're looking forward to, man. But with that, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Malik Prince, and November 10th is right around the corner. So you know what that means. The launch of the Xbox Series X, our fastest, most powerful console ever, and the Xbox Series S, our smallest Xbox ever.
It's right about that.
Next-gen performance. They're both right around the corner.
The most powerful console ever.
So today
Xbox
what we're going to
X.
do is we're going to walk you through a
Series
full
X,
demo from top to bottom, unedited, to showcase the entire experience on a full retail unit, by the way, just like the one you get on launch. But of course, I can't do it alone, so with me from the Xbox engineering team, it is Harrison Hoffman. Harrison, how are you?
Doing great. How you doing, Malik?
I'm pumped. I'm excited. It's a new generation of games. We got Assassin's Creed Valhalla on the horizon. Cyberpunk thing coming out. It's great to be a gamer.
It is absolutely true.
So we're gonna get started in just a second, but just want a quick note that even though we're showcasing the Xbox Series X today, we also have the Xbox Series S here, and with both of these consoles, we're really talking about faster load times, higher frame rates, and richer, more dynamic worlds. And so you're gonna see that today. But Harrison, I'm a mind reader. I can tell the comments are gonna be.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Let's get into it.
All right, let's not keep them waiting. Let's turn this thing on.
Boom.
Here we go.
Again, exciting time for the team. So much work has gone into this. I bet you're pumped.
Oh yeah, I mean, the team's been working on these consoles for years at this point, so you know, we're all just really excited for gamers all around the world to get their hands on it.
I love it, I love it. So first thing we notice when you turn on the console is home, of course. So let's walk through what's new here.
First thing here, you know, the team has really spent a lot of time over the last year plus, really, simplifying, optimizing, refining the experience on Xbox here to really make it one, simpler, more accessible for people who are new to Xbox who might not have ever had an Xbox console before, and then two, to make it a lot more powerful and useful for people who are those upgraders and those kind of loyal Xbox gamers. So when I land here on home, really the intention of home is to give you quick access to the games that you were playing recently, as well as give you easy ways to discover new games to play. Yeah,
and I'd be remiss if I didn't call out these sick dynamic backgrounds that I see going on here. What's up with that?
For sure. So this is exclusive to Xbox Series X and S. These are our new dynamic backgrounds here. We have one for each color that you can pick on the system, and we're hoping to add more in the future too.
That's dope.
Love that. Looking forward to that. So obviously launch day, people are probably going to want to play a game or two on their console. So what do you want to play first? Let's jump into something.
Yeah, let's just dive straight into Gears 5 here. I think that's a good place to start.
Very good choice. Very good choice.
And the big reason why I wanted to start with this game here, this is obviously a game from the Xbox One generation, and it was
look at the damn water, man.
Really
oh, look at the water.
The Coalition has done a lot of great work to really make this game shine on Xbox Series X and S. So they've gone and done all the optimization work for it. We see this game now running at a beautiful 4K 60.
It'd be cool if there was you could see fishes in the water though.
It's just looking better than ever before.
That'd be even doper.
One thing to really call your attention to here are the detail of the textures, and that's because we are actually
you can
using
see the shadow and all that stuff.
The PC version of Gears 5 when it's running under ultra settings. And that's something that we couldn't do before on Xbox One X, but now we're able to do on Xbox Series X. So it's really great to see the game just looking phenomenal here.
And in versus multiplayer, that frame rate's going all the way up to 120, right?
So that was actually one of the first things that I did when I got access to this version of Gears, and I fired up the versus multiplayer just to see what the 120 frames per second really feels like. And I think a lot of people can really relate to that jump from 30 to 60, and really being able to feel the difference there. And then going from 60 to 120, it just feels like incredibly smooth. It's kind of like a gameplay experience like I've never had before, honestly.
Nice. Well, I just upgraded my TV, so
I need a new TV too, man.
All right, so maybe you're playing Gears and you want to check in what your friends are up to, or maybe start a party. So let's check out the guide. What's going on here?
Yeah. So all I have to do here is just hit the Xbox button, and it just pulls up the guide. And you can just think of this as our, sort of over game menu. So it's going to come up over the top of any game that you're playing on the system here, and gives you quick access to those things that you might want to do while you're actually playing a game. So being able to quickly switch between your games and apps, check out your notifications, take a look at your friends list, your party chats, your messages, your achievements, and really just having all that at your fingertips without disrupting the game at all.
I love it. Let's hit up another game. What do you want to play?
Well, I think we've got to dive into Dirt 5 next.
Let's do it.
Yo, a lot of people are hyping up Dirt 5, man. Like,
for sure. First thing that I want to call your attention to is we're transitioning
here
is this little quick resume
man.
icon at the top. And this is a brand new feature that we have for Series X and S. And what Quick Resume does is it allows you to instantly pick up where you left off across multiple games in the system. So, if you're like me, like I'm playing, 3 or 4 games probably at a time. Maybe some I'm playing with my friends, some's maybe like a more serious game I'm playing by myself. Maybe there's kind of a more casual game I like to jump into occasionally. And I can have all those games like hot and ready to play here. So just quick resuming into Dirt 5, like I'm just right back here in the middle of the race, and everything's just looking phenomenal.
Yeah, I feel like a broken record, but this is stunning. When you get a console on launch, I feel like racing games do such a great job of showcasing it. And you see like the cars, the reflections, the dirt. Name of the game, flying everywhere. It's just a really cool showcase of next gen. But of course, we've talked about this game being on Series X and Series S. Let's go back in time. Big focus on Xbox has been compatibility. So let's showcase a back compat game. What do you want to showcase?
Bro,
I'm gonna pop up in the guide again.
Let the dude play the game, bro.
This
dude is jumping from game to game like that,
game
man.
from Xbox One as well.
Let the dude play the game.
One thing you're gonna notice as soon as we quick resume back over to this game is that these colors in this game are looking better than they've ever looked before. So let me just dive into
the water.
And that's actually all thanks to a new feature that we have, a platform level feature called Auto HDR. And this does exactly what it sounds like. And it adds HDR to games that have never had it before, which is like a crazy impressive feature. And even games for the Xbox 360, for the original Xbox, you can go play Fusion Frenzy, which was a launch day game on the original Xbox in HDR. And it's just really kind of breathing new life into these games, and these fantastic classic games on Xbox.
Fusion Frenzy, one of the first game that I ever played on Xbox. So I'm definitely excited to jump in, and that's what we've kind of been talking about. Thousands of games across 4 generations. Okay, cool. So I'm looking at this game. This is pretty awesome, and I also been checking out that controller. Familiar, but I know a few tweaks to make it even better, right?
Yeah, for sure. So this is the brand new Xbox wireless controller. So this is going to come with your Xbox Series X or S when you get it. It's also obviously available to purchase separately. And there's a few things that you're going to notice when you get this controller. The first thing is that it feels really, really comfortable in your hands. So we've taken everything that we've learned from making the Xbox One controller, listening to fans and feedback, doing a lot of testing with real people all around the world, and we've actually slightly improved the ergonomics of this controller and made it just like ever so slightly smaller, so that it feels even more comfortable in more people's hand sizes, which is awesome, and really kind of making gaming more accessible to more people, which we love doing for sure.
Love that. So the D-pad, I know, inspired by the Elite Series 2. You got textured grips and on the triggers and bumpers. That's pretty cool. But I know one thing that I love to do is share my experiences in the games, even if they're terrible, like they usually are in multiplayer games. But I know it's quicker than ever to share directly from the Xbox wireless controller, right? Yeah,
for sure. So right here on the controller, we have a new button, and it's called the Share button, and it's super useful. All I have to do is just tap it once to capture a screenshot, or press and hold it to capture a game clip.
That's what I love about next gen, bro. It's so easy to share everything.
So when something awesome happens and I'm like totally freaking out and I need to actually capture that clip, I don't have to take my attention away from the game. I don't have to go into some other menu. I just hit that share button right there and it's automatically captured.
Nice. And we've been talking about speed a lot. Not only is it faster than ever to actually take a clip or a screenshot, but also now it's faster to actually share it to your friends on social media, right?
Yeah, for sure. So when it comes time to share it, I really just go to my phone. I break up my phone. So once I've captured that clip, it automatically gets uploaded to Xbox Live and is available for sharing. I'll get a notification right here on my phone that says, hey, you got a new screenshot that's ready to share, and then I can just share that out to any of my friends or networks that my phone knows about. Like the phone is kind of like the ultimate sharing tool. Like it knows about all the different places that I want to share. So really, I love that we're kind of making this whole process seamless and completing that here.
Nice. And then in that Xbox app, I know there's new features that's been redesigned. Walk us through that.
This is the new Xbox mobile app, and we've actually totally rebuilt this app from the ground up in anticipation of the Series X and S launch. So this is actually the app that you're going to use to set up your new console on day one. You're going to be able to use it to log in your Microsoft account, put in your Wi-Fi password, set up all your settings while your console's taking that day one update. And then after that, your console is really like just linked directly to your phone.
Seems that's the way, man.
I can just interact with my console right
Same
there
with
from my
PlayStation
phone.
5. Seems like these companies are linking the system, the console with the phone.
A particular game that I want to go check out. I can go and search for it right here and remotely download it to my console. So when I get home, it's all ready to play. Also, if I don't, if I just can't wait until I get home to play, and I really need to get some gaming in, we also have a brand new feature called Remote Play, which is awesome. And basically, this lets you be able to remotely play any game that's installed on my console here via the Xbox app, and all I have to do is just connect my Xbox wireless controller up to my phone, and then I'm just up and playing right here.
I love that. So your experience with the Xbox doesn't end with the TV and the console; it extends to your phone, and that is pretty dope. Okay, so let's find more games. I know Xbox Game Pass is a great way to discover your next favorite game, and directly from home, we actually have content blocks, and Xbox Game Pass is one of them. So let's talk about that.
So as I was saying earlier, really one of the things that we want the dashboard home to be able to do is to help you find that next thing to play, help you find that next
Recommend
game.
Me some
so when you're
games.
kind of going around looking for inspiration and you're browsing around the dashboard, then Game Pass is a big part of that, and we've really built that into the experience. And when I go down from the top of home here, you can see the Game Pass block. And you can check out all of our featured titles, what's been added to the Game Pass catalog recently.
A lot of games.
When I click into it, you sort of get the full experience and get to look at the full breadth of the catalog here. Be able to go in here, check out the details about one of these games.
I remember that
one. If it's looking cool.
Nice. And of course, on November 10th, we have a huge addition to Xbox Game Pass, right?
Yeah, on November 10th, launch day for these consoles, we are adding EA Play to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which gives you access to all of those games that are in the EA Play catalog, all the games, all the trials, and you can just play them right here if you have Ultimate.
Does that give me access to Titanfall 2?
It will give you access to Titanfall 2.
Harrison, you just made my day. I'm super excited. So of course, if a game is not in Xbox Game Pass, you just purchase it and you go over to the Xbox store, which I think is redesigned.
I think Respawn remember that.
Yeah, definitely. So I'll just pop right into the store here, and the first thing that we really focus on within the store is speed and performance. We wanted to make sure that it is as fast as possible for you to get into the store and to be able to search for games and find something that you want to play. So you saw how fast that launched. You can see as we're sort of going around here how quick the user interface is to navigate here. If I want to check out more details about a game, maybe I want to see Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I can click into it, check out the details page here, see trailers, information about the game, and kind of everything that I need to decide whether or not I want to buy it.
Nice, and of course that speed also translates to the download speeds, which I hear are improved on both the consoles.
Yeah, we have brand new advanced networking hardware in both of these consoles that lets us take more full advantage of your home internet connection when you're downloading games. So you're kind of not going to be bumping up against those kind of hardware restricted caps anymore on those downloads, and we'll be able to kind of more fully take advantage of that connection and get you those games faster than ever.
That is dope. And of course, to see all your games, you would head over to My Games and Apps, which I know has improvements on displaying the games, but also on showcasing where those games came from, right?
Yeah, definitely. So if I dive into My Games and Apps, like this is really where I go to see all the games that are installed on my console, as well as kind of see the games that I have access to as well. So just sort of coming into here, these are all the games that I have installed here. You can see kind of how fast all of this is loading. You'll also notice that we have some badges on some of these tiles here that tell you which subscription these games are coming from. So you see Burnout Paradise Remastered coming from EA Play, Doom Eternal, as well as the Outer Worlds coming in from Game Pass. And it's just really nice to be able to scroll through here and just kind of see exactly where everything's coming from.
Yep, and all of those services obviously bring in more games than ever, and you may need a little bit of extra space. So Little Birdie told me that you have one of those new Seagate storage expansions with you.
How much it cost?
Right here. So this is the Seagate 1 terabyte storage expansion card, and I mean this thing is really just like a marvel of engineering. The first time that I saw this, I was just totally blown away. So full terabyte of storage right in here. It plugs directly into the back of the
That's
console,
it.
and
That's
this
it.
storage is actually just as fast as our crazy fast NVMe SSD that we have inside the console. So that
That's
means that
dope.
you're going to get those same load times. You're going to get quick resume. You're going to get to be able to play Xbox Series X and S games directly off of this drive.
But then also there's an option if maybe you need to store more games with the regular USB, right?
Yeah, for sure. So especially if you're looking to play backwards compatible games like Xbox One, Xbox 360, or original Xbox games, you can just plug in a USB hard drive like you do today. And
I'm more excited for the
games off of
Xbox
here,
One
and then,
than ever.
Save your kind of faster SSD storage for those next gen games.
I love that. Now that's the first time that I'm seeing it. And again, you were right. It is a marvel of engineering. Do you mind if I do the honors and plug it in?
Absolutely. There you go.
God, okay, here we go. Here we go, everybody. I am, boom. Look at that.
Right.
I did it. And
I see Cyberpunk.
Fast. There you go.
Click on
Again,
Spider-Punk.
We've been talking about speed this entire time, and almost every part of this experience is that. And so, Harrison, this has been fantastic. Thank you for walking us through this entire demo. And again, on November 10th, you're going to get Xbox Series X and Series S. We're really focusing, we've been talking about it, higher frame rates, faster load times, and richer, more dynamic worlds, and thousands of games across generation, including Assassin's Creed Valhalla as a new game and Cyberpunk later on. I'm super excited to play. This has been great, Harrison. Let's just go back and play some dirt, though.
All right, let's do it.
Yo, guys, man. Hold up, we gonna take us some dirt real fast. The dirty. So that was the video, guys, man. That was Xbox Series X and S video, man. Not gonna lie, bro. I'm more excited than ever for the Xbox after watching that video. It's just amazing. I like the storage upgrade, though. I heard it costs a lot of money, though. Like the SSD card, that Microsoft SSD card memory, extra memory, but it seems very easy. You just plug it in, that's it, that's all you got to do. And the backward capability, you could play games from like 20 years ago on the Xbox, original Xbox. So cross gen, man, previous gen, older generation games, everything, bro. Like you just have a library of games to play, man. So very excited for the Xbox X Series, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna get an S Series just as a collector item, but like I'm not gonna touch that thing, man. It's pretty much downgraded all the games, but X Series is the way to go, man. So yeah, looking forward to the next gen, and pretty much less than 2 weeks before they launch. So yeah, looking forward to it, man. So subscribe, leave a comment, share the video, man. Stay tuned for the channel, man, for everything like next gen, whatever. I'm here to make reaction videos to everything, and pretty much we eventually gonna start doing like video game news, man. But that's gonna be a while away because we gotta build a channel first. But it is what it is, man. So subscribe, check our original video. I'm out of here, though. Peace.